Good morning. The Subcommittee on Early Childhood, Elementary, and Secondary Education will come to order. Good morning and welcome, everyone. I note that a quorum is present. I ask unanimous consent that Mr. Bayer of Virginia, Ms. Bonamici of Oregon, Ms. Lee of Nevada, and Mr. Levin of Michigan be permitted to participate in today's hearing, with the understanding that their questions will come only after all are completed with theirs. So today we're here to discuss the federal government's role in protecting the health and safety of students and school staff. Every student in our country, from Congressman Morell's district in New York to my district in the Northern Marianas and all points in between, deserve a healthy school climate where they can learn and grow. And every educator deserves to feel safe in the classroom. Unfortunately, we know that this is too often not the case. The widespread use of dangerous restraint and seclusion discipline practices are undermining school climate and putting students and school staff at risk. A growing number of research shows that each year hundreds of thousands of students experience restraint or seclusion. In the 2015 to 2016 school year alone, 122,000 students were physically restrained, mechanically restrained, or secluded. While we do not have data on injuries to school staff, anecdotal evidence suggests that there are untold numbers of educators who are also physically and emotionally harmed by the use of seclusion and restraint. Without proper training, teachers conducting restraint can further escalate the situation and unintentionally inflict costly injury on themselves, which can require them to seek physical rehabilitation. All of these scenarios require resources and time that could be otherwise spent in the classroom teaching students. And while federal law restricts the use of these practices for children in hospitals and treatment facilities to emergency circumstances, Congress has never addressed the seclusion or restraint for students in our nation's classrooms. This is particularly harmful because while more than 30 states, including the Northern Mariana Islands, have enacted policies to limit classrooms' seclusion and restraint practices, these policies vary widely, and at least 11 states have no policy at all. While the Northern Marianas public school system, Congress has Congress has a responsibility to protect students and school staff in the classroom while also helping school districts build healthy school climates. Thus far, we have failed to do our part. Today's hearing is an important step toward ensuring that all students and educators in all states and territories spend their days in safe and healthy schools. I look forward to our discussion today and yield up to the ranking member, Mr. Allen, for purposes of making an opening statement.